Hey guys, how are you all doing, and welcome back to episode 4 of Total War Attila. I hope you guys have been enjoying the episodes so far. I definitely have. It's been good to kind of expect it to happen. You know, they were hugely overpowering us. But just using a simple strategy of retreat and charge, we managed to whittle down their forces to the point where they now have 27 men out of their levies, and unfortunately obviously recruited a new general, which is a full unit. But the only men that we have to deal with now is the garrison and this very small force. We unfortunately lost our general, who was also our faction leader. It was very disappointing, heartbreaking really. So we've now lost 2. One we lost in the very first episode to some disease or old age, and now we've lost Kuridak as well. So yeah, not good at all. Obviously we've still got Attila, we've got Ruger and Munzuk at the moment. Now our faction leader apparently is not saying it's her, is it? Is it her? Wife Regent. Oh, so she's going to be the regent until Attila comes of age. That makes sense. Alright, that's fair enough. So we've got Ruger, who's like our very important man at the moment. They've obviously not given him the title, but that's fine by me. He's our most important general, and we'll try and focus on improving his standing in the world, and obviously Munzuk as well. We've got a lot to do with him as well. We've got Oktar here. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but he seems to be the other end of the family tree, so still quite important. He's part of the Budinians, so that's interesting. We've got wives for everyone at the moment, so that's good. We do have some more children growing up as well. We've lost one apparently, fortunately, but that doesn't matter. We don't need to be looking into that too much. So if we just have a look through here, we've got household lost, the sword, rank gained, Nikara, Vandals, religious chains, Septimania. I'm not even sure who they are. So ideally, well, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be charging forward. Now, before they can recruit any more men, before they can do absolutely anything at all, we're going to be putting some pressure on them. We're maybe going to hire some mercenaries just to fill in those 2 slots that we're missing. So probably lancers, because our lancers did an amazing job in that battle. Absolutely fantastic job they did. Really was. We could also go for a mercenary onager, not because it's not walled. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. The only kind of like situation I can think it could be helpful is if they have towers, then taking those out could be very useful for me. But lancers, definitely. And I mean, we can afford it. Yeah, screw it. We're going to grab an onager. Very expensive, but we'll get rid of it as soon as the battle ends. So if we go into normal strike mode, and if I attack the settlement, he shouldn't be able to run. So we should actually get rid of both of them in one. So if we do that, yep, he's going to be forced to fight alongside. They've got a few men. Obviously, we're very wounded, so I want to try my best to keep as many men alive as possible, and obviously try and kill the enemy completely. From me there. So I could send troops. I could do it that way, but we're going to fight the field in a battle. We're going to use our onager just to take towers out, and to that, because they are weirdly effective. Not weirdly, it makes sense, but they do kill a lot of men. So quite a small little area. We'll just use a head through their defences, and then hopefully with our cavalry we'll just finish them off. We might use our infantry to kind of lure them out of their defensive formations. We don't really need any particular weather, so if we can get dry, fantastic. If not, it doesn't really matter too much. I just saw walls, that panicked me for a second. But it looks like this is the best direction to attack from. There's only one tower, then we can get straight into the main defensive courtyard here. But also because they're going to be... They've got their barricades up there, have they? Okay, that's fine. We can break through that. We'll break through it with a catapult. Yeah, we're probably going to try and kill this army off with our ranged over anything else. So let's just get you in position. Not sure how... It's quite a hill, to be honest. Not sure if you're even in range, are you? Are you? I can't tell. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely in range. Fire shots, and then his target's going to be that. Everyone else can stay where they are at the moment. It doesn't actually matter too much.
Civilians may appear on any battlefield containing a settlement or farm. but always in...
Yes, I know. Civilians can be very annoying. Look at them walking around with their pitchforks and spears. Bastards. The enemy has reinforcements, let's just put them up here, so they're on the other side of the map, that's fine. And it's only those two. Actually, I wonder if we could kill the reinforcing force before they could arrive. I'm not sure how fast my horses are going to be though. We'd have to get roughly here before they did. Okay, let's focus on that. Well, we've got our catapult doing its job. Currently hitting, or trying to hit that tower. Hopefully not use up too much ammo. The enemy is actually pushing outwards, which is interesting. Okay, so let's slow that down. I don't want to push towards them too much, that's the only thing. Okay, well if they're going to do that, then maybe the catapult should fire on them first. And I'm just going to pull you guys back, because their ranged will do a bit of damage to us. Yeah, my force is very small. I've got to be very careful. Obviously sending off my best units around there. Those mounted bastards there, those raiders. Oh damn. Oh damn. They burnt one of our onagers. Oh, bollocks. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Right, abandon the siege engines and run. Don't let them break any more of them. We can use them in a moment. Just get out of there, boys. Let's see what they do. That's going to be interesting. Ranged. Obviously, fire arrows.
The enemy has discovered.
That's raining. They are going to be our best weapons at the moment. You can come back. I only need 3. Hopefully, do it with 3. You just got to keep charging. Right, let's go back to normal speed. Yeah, they burnt out one of them. They shouldn't be able to target anymore, so we should be able to save the rest of them. Only real threat to us right now are those guys, so we've just got to keep an eye on them and then see what happens. So we're going to split you guys up too, just like they've done, and make sure we don't use men unnecessarily. We're going to keep our footmen, our infantry all close together so they can protect each other. Going to get you these guys on the flanks here. If we can get our lancers to connect with those guys, then we should be able to defeat them quite nicely there. Yeah, here they come. They are charging against our bowmen there.
Attacking our general.
They're very weak. I need you to charge against them. We might lose that unit of bowmen right now. Right, let's get you guys moving. Enemy's playing very well at the moment. It's interesting. Let's get you guys to keep flanking round. Ideally, if we can take these guys out here, then we should be able to stand quite a good chance against the rest of the army. They're the biggest threats right now. Let's get you guys back. I'm really surprised that they've pushed so far forward, honestly. I didn't expect that from them at all. I really thought they were going to hold where they were in the defensive positions that they were in. So our lancers have now hit their mounted raiders there, so that's good. And we can move these guys up here a little bit to see if we can get some shots off against the spearmen there. And we've got eyes on the general and the reinforcing army there as well, so that's good. We've just got to hope that we can get to them before they get in range of their towers, because if they do that, then I'm just going to have to leave them. Like I said, that bow unit is definitely dead. Not much we can do about that. We've got some spearmen coming in to hopefully kill them a little bit quicker. Lancers are going to be very useful. They've only lost 1 man out of their unit so far, so we just want to get some pressure on those levies. We've got all of our infantry here as well, so they should start doing a bit of damage. And then hopefully, if we send you guys in as melee, send you against those hunters, we can get rid of them. They might get a round off or 2, but hopefully we can get rid of them. So what I want to do is ideally get my lancers into the flanks of these spearmen here. So if we can even get them going against my infantry, I'm slowing it down a little bit too much there. That's alright. These guys are barely firing. Oh no, they are firing. They're just using standard shots. If you guys in a better position there, lancers, hold where you are. You're in a perfect position. You guys just keep firing off. You guys pull back a little bit. Just let the archers do their job. They're killing them without us having to engage, which is perfect. Yeah, they're in range of the towers. I'm hoping they can kill off those bowmen quick enough that we can then get out of there. So what we're looking at over here, like I said, we need to hit the general first. He's the stronger unit. As it stands, we'd be better off if we hit them with the lancers, but I can't pick and choose how we do it really. So let's just try and
We're being ambushed!
get them to flank all sides. We're being ambushed, no we're not. Oh, they hit my lances. Look away for 2 seconds. Right, they are dead, so you guys are done. That's a good unit of mine, they've got some experience, so I don't want to waste them. Kill that unit off. You guys are chasing them down. And you've broken them, excellent. Okay, so let's pull back. And let's check our other forces as well, make sure they're still doing alright. Taking a few losses, but they are killing it quite quickly. Once these guys break this unit as well, we'll get them to go back and then charge back in as well. They're lancers, so just a simple charge from them should be enough to deal a massive amount of losses to the enemy. We are winning the firefight, but obviously the longer my horses stay there, the more damage they're going to take. So we just need to get rid of these guys first. We've secured this area, so they've only got 2 units in the fort at the moment. They're broken. Right, so guys, pull back. You don't have to go back too far. You'll get enough momentum from there. You're just going to pull back far enough, and then you're going to charge in using your lances. Right, come on, boys. Get in that position. Everyone get there. Everyone get there. I need a proper charge. Right, go. Men seems to be holding quite well, and like I said, getting rid of a general, always a good start. Right, let's get those onagers back up and running. Hopefully, if we can. Let's get our bowmen in a nice position near the onagers, just in case those spearmen decide to push forward. It's unfortunate that we lost so many men from that lancer unit. I just didn't pay attention for a short period of time, because obviously these guys are now rank 3, so they're actually doing really well. Got, very, very useful in the last battle. The lancers, I think, are definitely one of the best units that we've got access to, so we want to try and use them as much as possible. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I should have paid more attention. It does look like we've defeated the general on this side as well. So let's just make sure he dies, and then we've secured this side of the town. There's 5 of them left, so there's really no chance of them coming back. There shouldn't be. Just because I want to cover my own arse, I am going to send somebody else to just kill all of them. The archers, they're part of the garrison, so they don't have a chance of coming back anyway. And like I said, as soon as the onagers are back up, we're going to continue firing on that tower, or just hopefully the infantry as well. Should have a lot of ammo left. We haven't actually hit the tower yet, but if we can get one good hit against it, it shouldn't take too many to take down anyway. Obviously we've only got 4 onagers up at the moment. But yeah, let's try and fire on the tower. If we get any hits off on the levies, perfect, but the tower is more important to get rid of right now.
Excellent!
And our men have dealt with this side of the fortress quite nicely. I'm not going to push them through this side, because those towers, like I said, they're just going to rip us to shreds. So our next target is this tower here, and getting rid of these guys. All my units obviously still very small health, so if we do get in range of those towers, we'll probably end up losing our units very quickly. But there we go, we've killed them, so we're going to bring you guys, you're our best units at the moment, we're going to bring you back round. One of them was a mercenary, wasn't it, which is a shame. Yeah, that is a shame, because they're going to cost a fortune. I'm not entirely sure why that's happened. That's not very helpful. Get out of there, guys, come on. You lose any of those onagers, it's coming out your paycheck. Should be out of range any second now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Should be out of range. If we can get you guys, if you push around here and set up there, if you wouldn't mind, that would be ideal. Let's just speed up so they do that nice and quick, and we can get these guys over towards us too. There we go. Just want them to avoid. I know they pretty much avoid the settlement at all costs anyway, but just want to absolutely make sure they're not in view of anything that could attack them, hinder them in any way, shape or form. Right, so we're going to load up our flame rounds again, try and get some hits on that building. We're sped up fully here, so this is as fast as we can go. Just get them set up there nicely. Still got our infantry. You know, we're probably going to have to use these guys, send them in, get as many kills as we can against the enemy here. Shouldn't do too much damage against us. We should be able to take them out, hopefully without using a single unit. Obviously we're just going to take losses in general. But I'm hoping, once we've won, and once we've captured this place, we subjugate it. And then if anyone does come after us afterwards, then we have, you know, a force in the area ready to protect us, hopefully. Not sure if we hit it. No, we didn't quite. Just missed it. But I think we hit the... Yeah, we hit those guys. Could try and control it myself, see if I can be any more accurate. So let's do that. Let's just insert here. It's very difficult to really see where we're aiming at there. Doesn't seem like we've got the best, yeah, so just shoot them right over. I think that's going to go too far over. There we go. No, that seems to be too short, isn't it? Hard. No, I think it might just be better letting them do it, to be fair. Let them carry on. Are our men here? Yep, they are. Excellent. So we've still got our range that we can gradually push up. There we go. Nice. One more hit against that tower and it's down. If we can take the tower down, we can push forward and kill these guys pretty quickly, pretty easily. And then it's just the general unit. There's no more towers that can shoot us, and we can tear down that barricade quite nicely. In fact, that barricade might actually hinder the enemy more than it does us, because we can just shoot over it. So as long as we can get rid of that tower, then it's no worries. It's 50 damage, it literally needs one more hit. Oh, nice. Still a hit on the enemy. Just hitting too far over. I feel like that should have been a better hit on the enemy. Look at that, right in the centre. Look like we got too many of them. Another hit like that though, perfect. Speed up a little bit. Try and get these shots out of the way. Come on. How much ammo we got there? I reckon we're going to do it, but it's probably going to take all of our ammo to take it down. Oh, that went through us. Yeah, that went through it. Come on, next shot. Come on. It's so close, boys. So damn close. Not the end of the world if we don't bring it down, but... Ah, come on. Right, this is our last volley. Come on, guys, bring it down. Bring it down. Come on, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. You bastards.
The unit's ammunition is spent, and it can no longer fire.
That's not what we wanted, but that's the situation we're in, so we're going to have to try and capture it instead. Unfortunately, which means we're going to lose a lot of men in doing so. So, loose. And you three guys are going to charge against them. And in fact, our mercenaries are going to go first. So if you guys just hang back 2 seconds, let the lancers go in first. Yeah, that's it. Let them get a good bit of ground in front of you, and then you're going to chase afterwards. Because they're mercenary groups, as horrible as it is, I don't care if they die. Put you guys with flaming shots. I don't know how much damage you're going to do to this towers. Probably not enough, but if we can get a few shots off against it, could look at bringing it down. Go on, boys, go on, hit them hard, bring them down. That's it. Good chunk of damage there. Might be able to capture the tower. I don't know how quick these guys are at capturing. I think the more units we have there, the quicker it captures. I know one of these guys has got very quick capture speed. I can't remember who you guys. Oh, they're here. Perfect. Yep, awesome. Taking them out. Let's capture that tower. It's actually gone very quickly, which is nice. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that went a lot more successfully than I thought it would, which is excellent. Right, let's get you guys up here. Make sure that we're not going to be fired upon by anybody. And then let's get our best horse archers in the area as well. We don't have eyes on the last enemy unit, which is their general yet. I can only assume he is in here, possibly. Oh, no, he's not. He is not. Charge against him. Screw it. Where are my lancers? Might be able to kill him here. And they're kind of got in a strategic position, so they're still getting support from their archer tower here. But that first charge killed... Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're dead. That first charge killed nearly 40 of them. And they're dropping like flies now. Yeah, they've broken. That's it. That was loads more successful than I thought it would be. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Right, just go and chase them down. Make sure they're all dead. You guys, hold your fire. Just going to speed it up. I don't want to wait too long, because obviously we're still getting shot at. So let's just get that nice and low. That'll do. Right, end the battle there. End battle. 5 men. Still quite a decent chunk. Archers, or just less than half will be from our archer unit there, who retreated. That's fair enough. They're only step archers, so they're not horrendously useful, but they are still useful. And there we go, we've defeated them at Romula. Now we just need to make sure we get rid of the Onager, and we're all good. And we can't subjugate them, meaning that they've probably got an army out on the map somewhere. Very annoying.
Share my fire.
Very, very annoying.
For the
But
gods.
not the end of the world. So let's get rid of that catapult. Let's get our economy back on positive. Wealth 20% from animal husbandry. No, we want the zeal. Make sure our integrity is nice and firm. Scourge of the steppes. Integrity when raiding. Raiding income. Battle movement speed. Let's do one of each. And then if we have enough, we'll encamp here. Like I said, it's a deep shame that we weren't able to subjugate them there, which does mean they've got a force in the world somewhere, but not sure where they would be. So hopefully they come back. But yeah, very disappointed. I'm not sure where they would be. Lots of enemies killed there, Antians. The Bastanians are also holding. We are at war with them as well. They've actually moved too.
Thirsty for battle!
And they're fortified, so the last thing we want to do is go and attack them. Especially with the forces that we have. It would be a good army to kill and get rid of.
How can I help?
But I've never fought these guys before, so I'm not sure how strong they're going to be. Especially now that they're fortified, it's really not something I want to consider doing. So we're just going to encamp.
Thirsty for battle!
Yeah, I did tell them to encamp. Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to encamp, try and boost our economy a little bit. If they come against us, perfect. If not, it doesn't really matter. Soon we'll try and get some more troops for the consorts of Amazonia. He's recruited, yep, okay, rank gained, yep. Household traits, enemy settlement sacked. Battle reports, lovely stuff. So we've taught the Gepids a lesson. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, we weren't able to subjugate them. Very unfortunate, very annoying. But hopefully we can still do it. We just have to play our cards right. If they do have any forces left in the area, we should hopefully just be able to take them down. There's regions 1. It doesn't. I don't think they have any armies out, so I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that's why. The reason we weren't able to subjugate them is because they are a tributary state of the Antians, which are these bastards here. I think what we're going to do actually over here is we're not going to sit by them. I don't feel like it's a good idea. We've got enemies to the south, enemies to the west, and enemies to the north. So I feel like we need to just retreat a little bit and heal up. But we'll see. I don't know how far away we're going to be able to get as well. So might not be the best plan. Definitely not worth going up north. So let's try and retreat back into our own lands, if possible, and go back as far as we can.
Journey completed.
I suppose we could go mass migration, but then we've really screwed ourselves. I mean, there's even enemies to our east here, so there's literally nowhere that we can go that puts us in a good position. I think, yeah, we're going to have to do that, and then we'll try and just recuperate our forces. It's so annoying that they're a tributary state of the Antians, because there's honestly not a lot we can do about that. We can threaten the Antians to break it off, but that's not going to do anything. And yeah, they're quite a strong faction too. So I think our next target will be the Bastanians, as we know that they're not a tributary state of anyone. So we've looted Romula, got a decent chunk of money from them. So if we can successfully take out the Bastanians here, we can subjugate them, as long as we get them all in one. But last time we looked, they did have 2 armies, and we're not in a position yet to attack anybody. So it's going to be interesting. We might have to call up our reinforcements from down here, and I'm seriously considering attacking these guys. Obviously, them being in a defensive position, it's not what I want to, but it could work out for the best. We should still have enough movements to actually encamp afterwards, so it's not...
You have more orders.
I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to get rid of them.
Sword of my people.
We have 4 grand, so we could set up some... Every time. I do that every single time. No, I'm thinking setting up maybe some mercenaries. Could be a good plan.
Thirsty for battle.
But we need to kind of see who we can get. Got some 2-handed guys there. We've got some war bands. Catapult would be good. We've got some lancers. We've got a few of them too. So if we grab a group of lancers, a group of horsemen, Step raiders. Let's try and spend just over 1,000. So I want to get an infantry unit as well, and we'll get these infantry. That, yeah, it's going to cost us a fortune in upkeep, but we only need them for this battle.
Ready for battle.
The only reason I'm getting this many men
Move
is because they are, or they were, in a defensive
10
formation,
green
but
lights
now
by
they're
steps.
not, so we probably didn't need them. We've paid it, and now it's saying that we can defeat them. Can't get eyes on the map, that's a shame. They got 1,543. We could just send troops and get rid of them, but at the same time we might lose people unnecessarily. But I think, you know what, that is what we're going to do. Just try and push forward through the game a little bit quicker by doing this. So there we go. We take them out. We took a few losses ourselves, but mostly just defeated them there. So if we go ahead and add them to our ranks,
On the move, lads.
get as many men as possible, then we'll encamp, and
Warrior
you
soul.
will get rid of... get rid of 2 of you guys. So I'll get rid of you and you. Disband. That brings us to -22, and then when I camp, it brings us positive. So we can hold those mercenaries for now, and then we've not wasted the money for no reason. So that's still useful to us. Okay, so let's end the turn. I'm really concerned about this guy. You know, part of me is thinking maybe just go force march and get away. In fact, it doesn't even get us that much further. But it could just get us far away enough to protect ourselves. So let's screw it. Let's do it.
On the move,
Let's just get that extra distance. I'm not sure if they can reach us from there. I really bloody hope that they can't. But we're going to find out in a second. This could be the end of them. I kind of based it on the fact that we'd be able to subjugate these guys and have some allies, but yeah, I don't know. We just need to get out of the area as quick as we possibly can. And especially now that we're in a forced march, we're going to get ambushed and just be in a really terrible situation if somebody attacks us. Not that, I mean, because of the forces we have, I don't think we would have won either way. So let's just see what happens. I'm not sure. Is that Bastanians next? No, somebody else. Oh, they could reach us. And they're bringing 2 forces. Oof. Can still retreat. But is it even worth it? Oppa.
Yeah.
There is a Nido. They've just, yeah, too many men. I mean, their mounted warbands wipe me out anyway.
Fall back.
Retreat, see if we can. I really don't think we can. Oh, Jesus. We just managed to save ourselves there. We're kind of screwed. We have nowhere to run with that army. We need reinforcements. So we can't escape across the border there. The Magyars have been defeated, which is...
Warriors all.
it's just terrible. So we have no allies. Western Roman rebels would probably be safer going towards them, if, in all honesty. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out what to do. Obviously we can't replenish numbers either whilst we're in this mode. That's not good. We've got some Ostrogoths up north here who are quite wounded. So that could be worth having a look towards. We could, like I said, we could also head down towards here. Lazica, our enemies there. And we could just reach him as well. Interesting.
Warrior
All sorts
soul.
of Amazonia. So if we...
Ready for action.
Now, to be fair, we're looking quite green across the board. Obviously, some of our cavalry is a bit injured, but most of them are okay. So we might be able to have enough against to take them down. They've got 15 units. We've got 19. I don't think we can actually reach them anyway, but we can block them in. Which could be worth doing, unless they've got allies in the area.
Your next
Let's
command.
see. Oh dear. Oh, he can't join. Oh, bollocks. I've screwed up there.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Let's...
That is impossible.
Oh god, I've screwed
Get
them. I've
moving.
actually screwed them over so much. Because I don't know if anyone's hiding there, and I guarantee they are. Right, well you guys encamp. I'm so sorry that you can't reach them. Genuinely am. That's not good. Okay, let's just see what happens. So we've got to make a decision with these guys of what we do. Furthest we can get away is there, but where does that put us at risk of? Who does that bring us close to? Could head into the Antaians land, but again, we don't know if there's any men there. What we really need to do is get a scout. I'm thinking we just go over here as much as possible. Now the Gepids have built up a new force.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my arse. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
Antians. Success chance is low. If we remove that, it's still low, so it doesn't matter either way. Not that I thought that it would. I was just curious. So, could try and take out their army.
For the gods.
They are recruiting, so they're just going to keep building up a force. It's so frustrating that we can't, that they're a tributary state, honestly, because that would be them done. We could take them out right here and now. And I have nowhere to run. I'm being blocked on the right. I've literally got nowhere that I can go that is safe. Just going to have to keep trying to push this way. We know that the Gepids, they're not going to push forward on me. They shouldn't do. They don't have enough men. But we need to heal, and obviously we can't do that either. So how far would we have to go until we're safe? We'd have to go into Western Rome, which is just across the border here. So perhaps, if we can survive one more turn, if we don't get caught by anyone behind us, we might be able to get in some neutral lands and build up, which is what we need to do. And hopefully we can attack the Ostros next turn, but we'll see. So next turn we're either going to lose this army, or we're going to make it, really. Even on forced march, I'm not sure if we're going to make that in one. The Antians and the Vandals, alright, so we've passed them, that's good. Eastern Rome is still a threat. The Rebels still a threat. Gepids, if they chase us, we should be able to defeat them pretty easily. I can't imagine they've got too many men. These guys might be able to reach us, I'm not sure. Really hope they can't. Okay, good. Still got other threats though. Bastanians, I don't think they should be able to reach us, and then we just got to get past the Rebels. And then we're all good. Oh damn. They destroyed their own city, so we could just wipe the Gepids out. Oh, there they've run. Maybe I should have just destroyed their army and raised them first time round. Their civilization will probably come to an end very shortly. It's just a shame that we couldn't subjugate them, because it would have been so useful for us.
So many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep.
That's fine.
Capturing new territory would spread the cost, as well as putting your troops to good use.
Kind of safe now. How far can we actually get? We won't make it past Sirmium. Especially now that it is winter. Yeah, we won't even make it past Sirmium, so it's not worth trying. But we could get down there. We'd be pretty safe if we got there. Let's just encamp, and then we can replenish some men. Hopefully we can replenish some men. We just got to wait a turn. Right, so these guys... Oh, they're not actually migrating, so they've got... Oh, they bloody fortified bastards. Who's this? Sclavenians, the Blood Swans. They're on their way as well, are they? They're quite weak in numbers though, which is good. Obviously still a big force. They're a winter, so they could actually make it quite close to the consorts of Amazonia, but hopefully if we win against these guys this turn without losing too many men, we should be able to... Oh, we can actually recruit some really high rank recruits there. Be good to get a few more lancers. In fact, I'm going to recruit just one more before we start this battle. We can afford it, and that's what I want to do ideally. No, they've legged it, and I want to give chase, but if I do, could screw over my other army there. We're going to do it because I want to kill these guys. I think we lost a little bit to attrition there. Gothic warbands, yep, we've got some archers, got very few cavalry, we've got some mounted bowmen, probably another group. We should be okay. And then camp, just wait out this turn, hopefully replenish. Ah, damn, yeah, they've got 3 units of skirmishers, 1 unit of mounted skirmishers. We should be fine, using our cavalry, which we're mainly focused on anyway. We should be fine, take plenty of mounted troops. We should be okay. We should be okay. Hope that we are. But we should be. Right, fog. No. Dry. Yep, say that. And then, yeah, so we outnumber them. which hopefully means that we can hit some of these skirmishers, because any of my cavalry that I send towards these guys is going to take... they are going to take some pretty major losses, which is why I think we're going to charge them with our spears first, because our cavalry is more important than anything else. And like I said, we've got loads of mounted bow cavalry as well, so that's good. Keep our general nice and far back, not going to lose him this time. And then we're just going to push everybody forward. Nice and simply there. Now they're moving around. We're attacking them, so they should just stay in defensive formations.
The enemy has been spotted.
Moving quite a bit, so I'm going to take 2 units of horse archers. We've got one tiny unit there, one big unit there, so that's... Okay, let's change plans. We're going to send 1 unit around the flank there. 2 units, sorry, and then we're going to send another 2 units down into these woods, and they're going to hide and then hopefully pop up to the flank of the enemy there. Might even be a good idea sending some infantry, cavalry, but I don't think we need to. Got to keep an eye on numbers, obviously, because we've got another army fairly nearby, who I stupidly just assumed would go after the consorts of Amazonia, but might actually come after this force. Now that I think about it, so I may have just screwed myself even more so there. So we're going to have to be quite careful about that. Spearmen are in position. Mounted bows are in position. You guys are going into the forest, so you're going to be nice and hidden very shortly. And you've also got fire arrows ready to go. Right. How can we spread out across these fields here quite nicely? So let's obviously stay out of range of the enemy, but let's spread out as well quite nicely. We want to keep our general as far back as possible. Like I said, keep him out of the area of effect. No. When you guys like that, that's just a horrible map. Like that, that'll do. And you guys move up, staying in cover. None of the enemy is moving yet. So all of the skirmishers, sorry, are on the left side. So that's going to be the ones that we target first. As far as infantry, I think they do only have those 4-5 units. So as long as we kill these guys or engage them first, once our spearmen get close enough that they start running, our cavalry will hopefully push forward and catch them. You guys should be quite close in range. Let's keep pushing you forward. Let's get you guys on skirmish mode, but go in to start attacking them. Same with you. You guys should be in range. They're still hidden. Ah, there we go. Fire if you can. If you can't, no worries. Not too worried about the 2 units that have very low health. Just burnt all the trees around me. Okay, so the enemy is now moving towards us. So it probably would be good to form a shield screen, but I do want to charge towards them. So we are going to lose a lot of men to these skirmishers. They're going to hit our spearmen pretty hard. But we'll just try and push towards them as much as we can. Alright, you guys fire on them like you're currently doing. Lancers, go loose. Just issuing all of our orders first. Haven't quite issued enough, have we? We need you guys to run. Right, they're beginning to run back. Those guys are going to die any second. Yeah, you're going the right way. I'll stay back. You guys push around. We're about to engage some of their infantry, so let's just pause that. Their warbands are a little bit stronger than ours. Those guys are dead. Jesus. I don't know if they were already injured, but if they weren't, they've lost a hell of a lot of men. Right, you guys would probably be better off in melee. We just need to stop their range from actually being able to attack. Lancers, you're doing your job. Right, if you guys just mount up around these enemy infantry units, then our cavalry can do their job, and you guys can hopefully get around them anyway. You guys carry on doing what you're doing, chase them. You guys push into them. You guys are going to maneuver around for me. I'm just going to push forward a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh, that's what you're doing. You're both running. Let's slowly move it forward. Right, we've defeated them there, so if you two Lancers follow around and then hit the enemy in the flank, you have to go and attack a different unit. You both are charging the same unit, so if you just split off, those skirmishes are more important, you just split off. Lancers should engage both those units. They're targeting the one on the left, so that's good. We'll just keep pushing on you. Right, we've now engaged the enemy there, so like I said, we're going to keep pushing around, try and flank them with our Lancers. We're going to get you. Depends which way they're facing. I don't know if I'd prefer you to charge against them. They're not facing our direction, so I think, yep, that's the best option. And then you guys are going to charge into the infantry there. Let's just double check, make sure everything's good down here. We've killed that unit off, so let's go and charge down these guys there. We're getting fired upon, but I'm not entirely sure who by. You go charge against the general unit there. Most of our cavalry is now engaged the skirmishers. We've destroyed the bowmen to the top. You guys go melee. Help them out down there. You guys, yep, charge into the flanks there. Spearmen have actually broken the warbands, which is even better, and they're all starting to break there now too, so that's brilliant. We've got a few more skirmishes. It does look like they're locked in melee combat at the moment. Should have some mounted here. Yep, you guys go against them. General, you charge against those horse archers. You carry on doing what you're doing and fire on those mounted skirmishes because they're bastards. And we're defeating most of their forces here across the board. We'll just keep putting the pressure on them. You guys start chasing down some of these extras here. And we've cracked them there as well. Okay, let's speed up a fraction. We might lose some cavalry to their general here. We have lost that unit.
Keep him alive!
And we're probably going to lose that unit too. Unfortunately, yeah, most of our cavalry around that general unit are probably going to die. So if we can, we need to bring them out, because if we can save any of them, I mean, that unit is dead, so we'll leave you guys there. Not that makes much of a difference, but that 18, as they're now going to be retreating, they could potentially all die. It does look like they are, yeah. If they get lower than 10.
The enemy have rallied their units!
We're getting you guys out too. Then all spearmen. Charge the general. Still pushing onto the other forces here. Pretty much killed all their bowmen. Let's go and help them out. They're turning a little bit.
The enemy are losing their advantage!
General, where are you going? You're supposed to be charging against them. You're supposed to be firing on them. Let's get some spearmen on those skirmishers there. I don't know why. I was about to say, I don't know why I'm moving so slow. Yes, I do know why I'm moving so slow. Because it's in slow-mo. There we go, getting a few shots off. Although, for some reason, the skirmishers there have managed to escape, which is not good enough. So let's get on that nice and fast, take them out fully. We do need some infantry to come in and put pressure on that general unit, because if he connects with our horsemen, he's going to do a lot more damage to us. If you guys just charge in and help them out, your charge should do enough damage to finish them off. If you Lancers can charge around, take them out, that'd be perfect. General's still putting the pressure on these guys. You guys need to go and help them out though. They're a little bit too fast for my general. Should be engaged on them, you should be engaged on them. That's it. We're now beginning to flank the general, getting some footmen in there too, which is hopefully going to turn the tide of that little battle there. Hopefully. But like I said, I also want to get my Lancers in there and flank, because if we can get a good flank on them, well, once these guys finish their battles, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and put that up to normal speed. Well, they've gone into a weird formation there. There we go, they're broken. So just keep chasing them. Just try and kill them off completely. General's broken there as well. Perfect.
The day is yours.
So yeah, just go ahead, kill everyone off that you can. Try not to fire, boys. I know you can't help it, but you're only going to be hitting my men at this point. Try and avoid it. I don't know if we've killed that. No, they escaped. So I think one enemy unit has managed to escape the battle there, but we have killed the rest of them off. I think as far as losses, we only lost one unit of cavalry. Obviously that unit took some quite a big hit. Ultimately should be fine, so I think we've done quite well there. They lost 1,108. That just means that they're going to escape, push onwards. But at least the army is now very damaged. And a lot weaker than it was. And we've killed the general, which is also another major blow. We can replenish our men, 10%. That's probably, to be fair, more than what we lost. Not sure. Oh, we did. We defeated the army. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so now we've got to consider if these guys do push forward. They can't catch me, but obviously they can get quite close. And then I don't think we can encamp. Oh, we can. Just about. We have enough to encamp. So we can replenish a few men. We've got enough money and growth to upgrade a new building. So we could look at farming. There's an actual... Food consumption is high. How do I actually look at how much food we're producing? There. Food, 40. Buildings 45, fertility 10. So food is good, so we don't really need to worry about that. Maybe that's good for this. So I know we've built a storyteller's yurt somewhere, so maybe a nobleman's camp might be better. Yeah, 300 for culture. Noble Akat Ziri Raiders. 4 grand. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet because we've only just got over 4,000, so I just want to be a little bit more careful with the money. There. Enemy killed. Nice. Unit recruited. Decisive victory. Perfect. Right, let's go ahead and end the turn there and pray that terrible happens. As long as our army in the far left doesn't get attacked, we should be okay. But it looks like the Antians, which I think are the closest, they haven't attacked them, so we should be okay. As long as we get past the Eastern Roman Empire now, and then the Bastanians, we should be safe. These guys could catch us out, but it doesn't look like they will. No, we're all good. So Bastanians again, they could push towards us. We'll have to see. Nope, they didn't. So then it's just the rebels, who might not even know that we're there, to be honest. Hopefully they don't. Oh, damn it. Who the hell are these guys? Oh, where the hell did they come from? Seriously. Not good. Not good at all. We could try and run, but then we're losing our encampment, so... And also we're going to suffer attrition if we do that. Food shortage, 1,350. It's close. I mean, they do have a lot of ranged Thracian warriors. They've got full pike unit. Their general being cavalry too. No, I think we're just a little bit too weak. I think we need to retreat. Don't know if they're going to be able to chase us. That puts us in Antian territory. They haven't pursued us. We've also suffered a bit of attrition there. But we are safe. Okay, so that was quite lucky. We managed to get away with there. Like I said, we probably would be able to deal with these armies, but we just need to replenish, and we're not getting the chance. Your loyal servant has brought to your attention that your rivals have a meeting in the shadows. The only common cause that could bring them together is their hatred of you. Let's go ahead and meet them. Show of force. Now they have moved forward, but not as far as I thought they might. Which is actually quite good for us. Now, force was replenished a hell of a lot there, so we're looking very, very firm, very strong. If we push you guys down, actually, I don't think I want to go down. I think I want to start going up. So let's see, how far can I get you guys up? If I put you there, what I want to find out is if I can encamp again. I can, so I can encamp there, fix our economy. You guys can also get there, so as long as you're close enough. I don't think these guys will be able to encamp though. Oh no, they've got enough. Okay, awesome. So we can encamp together there, perfect. So I doubt these guys will attack us. If they do, we should be fine. Replenishment plus 2%. Honestly, I'm probably going to go for that at the moment. That's caught my eye. Hunnic archers. Let's have a look at these. So we got enables the building of wine trader, royal host, horde growth +1, wealth, wealth, wealth. So I think replenishment. No, not that one. That one. Only 2%, but honestly, that 2% makes a hell of a difference. So the rebel army does have a decent force. There's a spy there.
For the gods.
Apulum. It's a walled city with just a garrison and no army. But as tempting as that is, oh god, the Vandals are up north as well, and they have a hell of a lot of force. That's not good. Can't get past Sirmium. Literally, the river is blocking me. I cannot get past them, and no matter what I do. Oh no, so I can't even get around. Oh, this has gone so wrong. Then if I head towards the Vandals, I'm even more screwed. I just need to replenish. Obviously more of my men are injured now because of losses. Oh, I need somebody to take out Sirmium. And that's if the Antians don't come and fight me in the arse. Rebel army there.
Ready for battle.
I can't believe I can't get past them. I can't go north. I mean, I could maybe come up this way. How far would I have to go until I'm safe? Quite far. Quite far. That puts us in Antian land still. So as far as we know, this area is safe. Actually, no.
Move out.
Let's not go too far. Let's try and encamp up here. We might be in a sort of safe space. It all depends on how close. That is their capital, actually, so we're probably not. But hopefully we've got enough room to just retreat again. Stay on the move. Run away from all of these guys. There's a lot of enemies around us. It's not good at the moment, not at all. 4,200. Our economy barely went up the last turn, but that's fine. I'm just going to wait it out one more turn, let the economy hopefully go up by 800. But yeah. Once, we'll see what these guys do. If they push towards us, we're going to take them out. If they stay there, we're going to push towards them. If they run away, we're going to begin moving around towards the Vistanians. And hopefully with our two forces, we can take them out together. It might even be worth if I bring him back round, if I can time it right. No, actually, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, okay, let's end the turn there. And see what happens. See what the enemy does. Okay, now we're getting into the second half of most of our enemies. So this is where we might get attacked. Stallions, Gephards. Okay, we've moved past the major ones. The Ravages, I can't remember where they were. I think they're a little bit later on, aren't they? Gone past them. Perfect, okay. So we've actually managed to get a little bit of replenishment done in our main army, which is amazing. I don't know how to say these guys. The Ravages are now raiding the Antians, so they could be at war with each other, which would be interesting. Them raiding us is having a little bit of an effect on our economy because we're in the territory in which they're raiding, so it doesn't help us out too much. But we got replenishment. Still looks horrific. These guys have run, so that's a good start. So what we're going to do is we're going to start moving around, see how far we can get. Don't really want to suffer attrition, but looks like we might anyway.
Gods be praised, excitement.
Just making sure you guys can get fairly close to each other.
Sword of my
This army's definitely got loads more movement than this one.
Ready for action.
Unfortunately, he can't encamp, but that's fine because it doesn't have that much of an effect on our economy. That guy. So that's okay. Still got good funds. I don't think we've got anything to upgrade with you. Same said with you. Could get some more troops, but again, can't afford it just yet, so we're going to leave that. Gephards. Most of this land has been raided. They're all quite safe. The Sclavenians, they're still weak. I mean, it would be nice to push them, but I need to kind of reconjoin all my forces together. That's the ultimate goal. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn again. They can't get us whilst they're raiding. They might be able to reach us if they change out, but I don't know if they're at war with the Antians. Could be. In which case, if they are, they might just carry on trying to raid them. Not sure. But the Antians, I'm not sure where they are, because they haven't come round yet, and they know that we're right next to Apulum. So maybe they're dealing with a war elsewhere, maybe they're just taking a long time to get round. One thing's for sure, we definitely don't have to worry about the Eastern Roman Empire. We're a little bit too far away from them at the moment, which is good. Bastanians, we're good against them. Just need to make sure we're safe from the Ravages. Damn it, I knew it. They're coming after us. We managed to get a fraction of replenishment before being chased away again. If we can get to a river...
Making camp!
No. Just missed the river. If we can get them in a river crossing, we might stand a chance. Mission failed. That's fine. Term of office. Profession General. Oh, cool. We can now move up. Tribal safe. Subject Balamber. Our society contains people from many tribes, and sometimes old grudges come to the surface. Two of these groups have fallen out and are at standoff with each other. It is a matter of... If the matter isn't dealt with soon, it could cause a fracture with the hordes. Okay, fine.
Come, sit.
So we're very nearly into friendly territory, so let's try and push up here.
Starting up.
Get away from these guys. Let's keep running. We're trespassing.
Is there nothing else?
Don't mind us. We won't stay long. We shall be on our way.
Ready for battle!
Right, let's move you up first. We've got a nice river here, so we could hide out by this river
Can guide
first.
my steps. Is there nothing else? Sword
Cover
of
both
my
sides of it.
people.
And
Is
then
that all?
we've still got quite a bit of movement. We can actually get really close to the settlement there. So maybe... No, they outnumber us, so I feel like if we can stay here and bring them to the river's edge, that would be perfect. And we can both encamp, which is ideal. Balamber, let's have a look. Our side, yep, so we've got... Ignore them, they're Buster, we'll wear it up eventually. Have them duel. Only Mike can decide who is in the right. Exile both groups. Let's have them duel with each other. Don't know what it's going to do, honestly, but hopefully it's nothing bad. Army withdraws, trespassing. So let's just, before we go, before we end this episode, let's just see if we can do any diplomacy with these guys. Doesn't look like it, they hate us. Okay, that's pretty sound.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk.
Yeah,
I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
Aquadians. If they just let us replenish for a turn or two, we could attack them. And we could subjugate them in literally a turn. But obviously not with the force we got. And they're also recruiting more men. So
For the tribe.
this could be something we could look at doing. As we've also got a turn, let's see if we can get some men. It looks like we can actually get some swordsmen for a change. Can't recruit lancers either, which kind of sucks.
You ready to do
But if we get those guys, that's good. That is good.
thirsty for battle?
We need technology, we need growth. Mainly you just need growth. Okay, so let's see what happens. Right, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there before I end up going up too long. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. It's been very slow moving, I know, very slow paced. We've had a few battles. We've had a few very close dices with death. It was unfortunate about the Gepids, but it does look like we've got some more opportunities up here. Yeah, a lot of these civilizations might just be single settlement, single army, so we could potentially subjugate a lot of these factions and maybe even form quite a defensive area here of just subjugated territories. So we'll start with these guys if they allow us to replenish our forces. Obviously they're not at war with us yet, they don't like us, but we can change that once we subjugate them. We've also got our forces moving up towards the Bastanians, so as long as we do it right, we might be able to take out both those armies. If we can bring them to a river, and it does look like there's another river here, so we might be able to bring them to that too. Obviously there's another river on the actual settlement as well. So if we can get them on a river, we can use the strategic map to our advantage and hopefully bring them down. But we'll have to see. We'll have to play it very tactically because they do outnumber us. We're going to probably have to keep running from these guys for a while. Attrition's not done too much damage to them. They are a horde though, so they will need to encamp eventually, and his entire force is mercenary, so I don't know how the hell he's affording the upkeep on that. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you've got any comments, suggestions, tips, anything at all, make sure to leave them down in the comments below, and also make sure to go ahead and join the Discord server as well. The link is in the description down below. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe as well if you haven't already. It just supports the channel out massively and keeps you up to date with all the content that's going to be coming out. The main the main playlists we got going at the moment are Bannerlord and Total War, but if you guys have got any suggestions on other games you want to see on here, please give me a shout out, let me know, and I will do that as well, and I'll get on it straight away. Just need some ideas of other things that I can put on the channel to kind of make it a little bit more diverse. But otherwise, guys, I hope you are enjoying these playthroughs. Please let me know if you are, and please let me know if you're not. But yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.